Well, folks, this is going to be a ripper leading your best life, because today we're talking to a world champion free diver. Helen Allison is in our pod squad, and she swims with one big flipper, and that was what it's all that about. And she started telling us about this world of free diving. But today we're going to dive down deep, Helen, with you into the world of free diving. So welcome to Leading Your Best Life.
Thanks, Leigh. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you are clearly leading your best life, and part of what we want to talk about is consciously making a decision to lead a particular lifestyle, to lead a life that, is fulfilling for you. So I want to get into that. I want to talk about the breathing. I want to show people pictures of what you've been up to. You're world champion. I need to bow down to you as a world champion.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You've had a lot of that lately, haven't you? People bowing down and saying well done, which of course...
There's been a lot of interest, that's
you,
for sure.
You deserve. Yeah, in fact, why don't I immediately just show people, so we give it some context of here you are in the Philippines, 50 meters, 3 world records, CMAS World Cup depths, the first woman aged 70 to achieve these records. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What a fantastic thing. And then some of these photos of you, there you are. And there's a great video.
That's a great one.
No, keep going. It's fascinating, the science of the breathing. And as when you think it might be uncomfortable, but as you get to 10 meters, it's not uncomfortable.
No, it's not uncomfortable at all. And then at 30 meters, your lungs are at a third of their size. So at 50 meters, you're at 6 atmospheres. So your lungs are compressed, and you're trying to just feel that pressure and use your diaphragm to maybe push your diaphragm out a little bit so that the diaphragm doesn't get sucked up into your chest cavity, because your lungs are so small.
Wow.
And there's a couple of ways to equalize your ears, and that's the thing that stops many people from freediving, because they can't equalize their ears. And we have very advanced ways of doing that if you want to go below 40 to 50 meters.
Okay. Can you demonstrate today, right now then? Is it right, just get me to do some exercises now, so people to learn in terms of how you, first of all, breathe on the surface to fill up your lungs, and then let's talk about the equalization. Because you brought that to our attention even when we're duck diving at Podsquad. You said, I would never only ever try and equalize close to the bottom when my ears were hurting. We said, no, you do it at the... So let's in the first instance, let's talk about the breathing, demonstrate, and then get me to practice some of the breathing techniques you do on the surface. Okay. How does it go?
So the best way to do that is to have your hands sitting on your tummy.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be the first part of the breath. So you want to feel your tummy coming outwards and your diaphragm drawing down. So that would be the step one. So if we do that together, we can just breathe in and make it as long as possible before you expand your rib cage. So let's do that now.
I've been reading the book Breath, and he talks a lot about the importance of nasal breathing versus mouth breathing. Does that matter to you?
Well, if I'm doing it on land, I will. But when I'm going for a dive, I've got a nose clip on.
All right, okay.
So I have to
breathe
take
in the mouth.
Air in through the mouth. And it's easier to have a nice, slow inhale through the mouth compared with the nose, because we'll narrow our lips and take a nice slow inhale. We don't go.
Oh, that's interesting. So
it's a very slow inhalation.
Now, why would you now? Of course, from my point of view, I'd say you do a slow inhalation because you're beginning to slow your system down and relax versus rapid. So it's kind of like a parasympathetic nervous system, slow things down breath. Okay, so through the mouth.
Yeah, and it'll be pursed, and we'll do it slowly because you can get a much more controlled. So if we do until your tummy's full. Once your tummy's full, you then concentrate on the front and the back of your rib cage, and try and expand that.
So it really is, as you say, conscious breath. You really are conscious.
Very conscious.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
now go, so tummy, then aim for ribs front and back.
Ribs front and back, and upper as well. So
Okay,
think of the upper back as well, expanding as the front.
Okay.
So if we do that.
Okay.
And then last bit will be without doing this.
So what's happening there? You're getting some more in your throat and in your
Right
mouth.
up into your throat, and then you close your glottis.
Oh,
and you lock it.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is interesting. Okay, well, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Your hands on your tummy, make sure it's, and then feel your ribs expanding. And then if you pack, there'll be little sips. It'll be. Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't think I've ever had that much air in my body ever. That's
Mm.
amazing. So I might have done tummy and I might have even done ribs, but that last bit, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. I could feel more air going in there when you're doing that, as you say,
Yeah.
sips, glottis, that last little piece. That's interesting,
And that's
isn't it?
where you focus. So it's a relaxed focus we always think about in freediving. We do have to be relaxed, but we still have to be focused.
Yes.
And we also do this defocusing of the area around us. So it's a thing that Natalia Molchanov, who was one of the best freediving women, and she talked about that defocusing as well. You can have concentrated focus, but when you're ready to dive, you need to defocus your eyes, and it's about seeing the whole rather than pinpointing on things. So there is that technique for relaxation as well. I don't know whether you do that in yoga, but that defocusing or decentralization. So it's a blurring of everything around you to look at the whole all at once.
Privilege and a pleasure being able to spend some time with you. We'll share this far and wide and you'll inspire even more people. And I look forward to seeing you down the beach very soon and you don't need good luck on this next adventure, but good luck, good management.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy it, and let's see what magic unfolds from whatever happens on that trip. But I bet you're going to do some other wonderful things. What'd you say, 3 or 4 months, is it?
I'm away for 4 months, and the target is 63 meters this time.
Oh, you got a number in your head.
Yeah,
63.
Oh, yeah. There's always a goal.
There's always a number. There's another tip, folks. There's always a goal.
Yeah. Yep.
Fantastic. I love this, the term namaste. From the love and light in me to the love and light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again very soon.
Will do. Thanks, Leigh.
Pleasure.
It's
Bye.
been a pleasure. Thank you very much.